Well, well, well. You're back. Feeling good. I hope. What's up, Saucy? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Don't honestly know what I need. Probably more of these. What's up, guys? It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Oh, I'm ready to start whenever you guys are. I just need to go through a little bit of currency real quick. Probably need some of that. I've got 9.7k. Just gotta get rid of some of that. Perfect. Got you, Saucy. What? Also, we will probably be offering a new system today, depending on how roster reviews go. If we get a lot, then I will offer the ability to jump the line. But we'll talk about that if the line gets big. And we're doing roster reviews up until Grand Arena starts, and then we're doing some Grand Arena. And then, if I can finish... Yes, you did, Lemur.
We used to lie out on the sand and let the sun dry us. I love the water. I love the sand. I don't like water. I don't like sand. I can't believe that. It's coarse. You're wrong. Rough and irritating. How could you even say that?
Oh.
It gets everywhere.
You're gonna lose in the cookie game.
Deeply. Black water. Naturally.
I don't know how much I need to
Black sand.
throw away.
Oh, Anakin. What are you gonna do?
This may be a bit of a slow stream with not a lot of traffic today. Just because I haven't been on in a while and YouTube's forgot about me, I guess. But... you saw the GL progress. It's in the thumbnail.
You're wrong. How could you even say that?
We'll need some of these later. Here it is.
Annie?
Yes, Storm, I do. It's...
You've grown.
I know.
I don't like Padme.
Don't worry about it too much.
It's cool.
But no, this is where we are in terms of GL Ahsoka. Literally just need the marquees. Everything else is done. And it's really annoying. Because as you can tell, there's no ability to get Hera yet. And I'm saving up my crystals to get a bunch of shards for Hera. And then not farmable yet.
I call it aggressive.
I should be able to get Hera to 7 stars very, very fast when she goes into shipments. And then Hu Yang won't take that long. Probably just 8,000 crystals here. Just that and another one of those. And then that's basically 7 stars right there. And then Syndulla will take probably about 12,000. And then hopefully by then I've got enough to get Sabine to a decent amount.
How could you even say that? So this is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
So yeah, that's the Galactic Legend progress. And then let's just quick put up our nice little message saying if you're looking for a roster review.
Jedi cannot help what they are. Their compassion leaves a trail.
And then if you don't want to wait in line,
We lost. The fight is done. We lost.
there we go. Gungan style? Gungan style it is then. Just pin that really quick. Queue up Gungan style. Queued. And then let's just jump into... This is March of the Inquisitor. Arnold. Let's get right into Saucy's roster. What's up, Mr. Bean? Yeah, of course. Roster reviews all day. In fact, you're right next in line. So we don't have that many today so far. So you'll be right after Saucy. Alright, and then we got Lemur.
We lost. The fight is done.
Perfect. Okay, let's get going on this. So, Saucy, we've got SLKR, got Star Killer looking good. Got the Tusken Raider Omicron, not a bad one, not a bad one. Got some Bronzium. Nice, Bronzium, I guess. Got the Executor, good work there. Do we have Punishing One? Yeah, we do. Yeah, you're probably pretty high up in your fleet chart, I'd hope. Yeah. Yes, you are. So, next up... Ooh. Did you get the Sith Triumvirate bundle? No. I don't think so. Oh, you have Darth Talon and everything. Alright, Gary. Doing pretty good, Gary. Yeah. So, I would recommend go for Jabba. That's a great idea. After which, it's definitely not a bad idea to gear up your Darth Revan. Get him up to Relic. as well as your Darth Treya and Darth Nihilus, both, and Savage, all great relics. So go for Jabba, and after you're done with Jabba, start pivoting towards like the Sith is what I would say. How about do you have Malik? No. Do you have Jedi Knight Revan? Yes. Okay, so Jabba, Malik, Sith Triumvirate, another Galactic Legend. Also gonna go for gas. How's your 501st looking? I don't know. I don't know that I go for gas. It's gonna be a lot of effort. There's just a lot of other stuff that you should probably be going for prior to gas. You didn't get the gas bundle. Like, you'd need to upgrade all of these clones to relics. 5 Rex, Echo, Arc, Trooper all need to go up to relics for the gas team. And then I don't even think you have, yeah, you don't have enough Jedi to put him in a Jedi team. Okay, I mean, if he's a passion project, just note that you will have to do clone troopers. I'm not going to knock a passion project. We love a little bit of a passion project, but you're going to have to upgrade your clones. So just know that. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to use him anywhere. You don't really have a team ready and available for him, so I lied, Gary. We do knock one passion project. We do a little bit of bullying for Bodhi passion project. Captain Rex would also be a good idea to put up to relics. When you do have the clone troopers, that's going to beat the TIE Interceptor Proving Grounds for you. If you aren't already beating the TIE Interceptor Proving Grounds, then upgrading your clones, getting them to relic, and then getting Captain Rex up to relic is going to just absolutely slaughter that event, because they're going to get a lot of turn meter, they're going to recover a lot of health because they are getting a lot of debuffs thanks to Captain Rex's unique. Whenever a clone trooper ally falls below 50% health, they gain 30%, or they recover 35% health and protection once per turn. They get 50% defense and tenacity up for 2 turns, and then when they're inflicted with a debuff, he'll get 5% turn meter, and all allies will recover 5% health and protection. And since you're getting so many dots just spreading over the entire team, thanks to the passive thing of the Proving Grounds and TIE Interceptor, everybody's going to get a dot, and so Krex is just going to spread a bunch of turn meter to himself. He's going to recover all the clones' health and protection, and just, yeah, it absolutely slaughters that event. So if you are struggling with TIE Interceptor Proving Grounds and you do have clone troopers or are getting clone troopers, make sure you have Krex up there with them, and just use, like, probably Rex's lead. Call it good. Yeah, RIP XP bot. I'm looking for a new way to go about doing that. We will have something new set up for it as soon as I can. So yeah, Jabba, Malik, Sith, gas, and then go for another Galactic Legend. Or, no, I'd go for another Galactic Legend. You want to have about 3 or 4-ish Galactic Legends before you push for another GL capital ship. As for next Galactic Legend, Leia is never a bad idea. You've already got a little bit of stuff for Leia thanks to your Jabba stuff. So, it wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Though, I could definitely see going for, like, Jedi Master Luke. Not yet, Caleb. Oh boy. I don't know that I will be, Gary. I really don't know that I will be. If you want to be on the list, Caleb, all you got to do is just type your ally code in. And then if you're not keen on waiting in line, then I mean just check the pinned message. You can donate over Ko-fi. Anything above $1, we'll just skip the line. Oh yeah, I'm all for a good mod check. Now I don't know how many of these we're gonna be able to get to, so we got 4 in line after Saucy right now. L3 Vandor Chewy on the side after Jabba. No. Nope. I wouldn't. Your dash doesn't have like full Zetas and everything. And Vandor Chewy does require a Zeta on his unique anyways, so that he can revive. You're going to be very starved for Zetas for a while here, especially for farming gas. You're going to need basically all the Zetas on the team except for Echoes, which ends up totaling to like 6 or 7 Zetas. And then you're going to have Jabba, which is 6 Zetas. So, yeah, you're going to be Zeta crunching really, really hard. So, Dash Rendar is going to require a lot of Zetas. I wouldn't. You can go ahead and get like Enfys Nest up to gear 12-ish. If you didn't get the Smuggler Bundle, which you did not. Enfys Nest is not a bad idea. It doesn't really require any of the Zetas. We'll check that in just a second. But you can... I mean... You can use... I guess Dash Rendar is probably going to be best spent in your 3v3 Grand Arena right now. Since you already have CLS, right? You do have a full CLS team. If I can find Rebel on here. There we go. Yeah. Where's your 3PO and Chewie? Okay. Well, I mean, getting them up, also getting the Zeta on Chewie's Rage is going to be very good. Not Relic 9 Bodhi Rook. That's gonna take a lot. What? I mean, I do have Kit Kats in my room. I could go get a Kit Kat if I want. But, yeah. Getting 3PO and Chewie up to Relic, getting the Zeta, getting Chewbacca up to Relic, getting the Loyal Friend Zeta is going to be really good for you. C-3PO doesn't really need any of the Zetas. But, so with your dash where he is right now, you can honestly just use him with Han and Chewbacca. Makes great team in 3v3s. That's where I'd use him. Use CLS with 3PO and Chewie and C-3PO and call it good there. Kit Kat Fund. No need. I have Kit Kats. Let's look at mods real quick. Alright, yep, good. We got Tusken Chieftain above 300 speed. That's a requirement if you got the bundle. He's really, really easy to get up to 300 speed, so you may as well. Good speed on Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. It's a good mod. Crit damage, yep. Nice. How's Bausch looking? Okay, I want to see Bausch up to 300 speed. That's a pretty important one to do. I'd also like to see Mara Jade up above 300 speed. Have her at like 330 if you can. Bausch around 310 plus is about where I'd recommend for Jabba at least. And then Piet, I'd like to see at about 320 to 330. And just work on those 3 characters first and foremost right now. I know that a lot of your GP comes from light speed bundles, but yeah, just make sure to keep working on your speed. Focus those 3 characters. Those are probably going to be the most important for you. Also, don't forget about CLS. Getting him to 300 speed without a speed set is very possible. It's tough, but you can do it without too much difficulty. And it's really, really nice to have him up and really fast. And then, yeah, when you're all done with that, Han Solo to about 270 is not bad. Alright, so, yeah, I mean, the mods aren't looking too bad for where you are. Datacron recommendations, don't worry too much about Datacrons. Oh my, he's worrying too much about Datacrons. Wow. Whew. You don't have a Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum. That is a really good Datacron. Yeah, Hux faster than Officer, that's a crime. You know, Officer faster than Hux. Because Hux resets cooldowns. So if you have an Officer faster than Hux, you pass a turn, or you stab on turn 1, you pass it to Hux. Furious Onslaught, or you pass it to Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, pass the turn. From First Order Officer, you do the swipe, and then General Hux, you do his pass the turn, which then resets his cooldowns, if he has advantage, which he should hopefully have advantage, and then you can stab again and swipe again. Yeah, so that's why First Order Officer tends to want to be faster than Hux. There are some people that argue otherwise, and I don't think that's right. I firmly am on the train of Officer should be faster than Hux. Six Zeta SLKR is not that important. Yeah, I prefer First Order Officer being faster. And it's not just me. There are other content creators that also prefer that. But yeah, I mean, good looking account. Keep it up. As for Datacron recommendations, I mean, you've kind of got all the good ones for you right now. Just start farming, yeah, a bunch of level 3s. Just get a bunch of level 3s with this. That is a great one to start off with. Oh my. Yep, that's a decent one, though there is the... Not that one. If you have it. I don't remember which one it is, but there is a really good light side level 3. I mean, those are honestly not bad. Like, still obviously keep those. But yeah, once you've got, like, all yours level 3, go ahead and push it up to level 6. There isn't really too many super tantalizing level 9s, so you're good to kind of keep them at level 3 for a while. Or level 6, but yeah. The stats aren't really that great either. But some of the level 3 and level 6 abilities are really good. Oh yeah, Omicron recommendations. I mean, you could go with Star Killer's Force Repulse. %, yes. Yes. That's what it is. Is the Boltcron. Okay, so honestly, I'd probably just save it. I don't see anyone that particularly needs an Omicron. Like, you definitely didn't need to do Phasma. Oh boy, that's not a quick explanation. I guess as brief as I can get for you for how to hit contract on your Executor is the more times you hit Breach and the more times you hit Target Lock. So when you hit Target Lock and Breach enough, that is what gives you contract on Executor. So that's what you want to try and do, is lineups that just apply a lot of Target Lock and a lot of Breach on Basic. And then you definitely don't want to have, even though Boba Fett Slave 1 does not, or does apply Target Lock on a Basic, you don't want that out in your starting lineup, because you want that in for a reinforcement, because if all enemies have Breach when it comes in, then it immediately drops the cooldown of the, whatever detonator, this bad boy, Seismic Charge. And you want this to not be on cooldown. But yeah, if All enemies are breached when it active, or when it is active, or it enters. Which you want to just do it while it enters, because just easier that way. You get a turn with it right out of the gate, and you get to drop the seismic charge and do so much damage. Houndstooth, Razor Crest, and Punishing One. That's a decent lineup. So, I mean, you do have your Xanadu Blood very good. Another really good lineup is the double attack, or the triple attacker lineup, where you put Xanadu Blood, Razor Crest, and Punishing One. And that will tend to get Contract incredibly fast if you bring Xanadu Blood out as the starting ship. And Punishing One has enough durability that you should be alright. You're going to get the Wanted Dead pretty fast. So, yeah. A decent lineup for that is Xanadu Blood, Razor Crest, Punishing One. That'll get your contract done really fast. You bring in Houndstooth as your first reinforcement. You bring in Slave One as your second reinforcement. And you hit ult also very, very fast. So, you can. It's about knowing when to use your assists. That's what I'd say. Hello, Mikhail. I think that's how you say it. Gotcha, gotcha. Got your ally code, and you will be 5th on the list. Sorry, I do gotta get going a little bit faster with these, so just so we get as much as we can before Grand Arena starts, because I do not know how much time I will have afterwards. And then if you're particularly interested in jumping the line, just check the pin message. Galactico. Okay. No, Gary, you are not next, unfortunately. What do you mean? I do that all the time. Maybe my phone is just different, but... Or I just do it on my computer. I just have one screen going on Swago, one screen going on watching something. Alright, so next up we've got... Oh, it won't let you? Dang. We got Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean, are you still here? Like to chat with you while I'm going through the rosters. Just helps me get a better idea of what you got going on. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so 4.7 million. We got Jabba the Hutt, very nice. Jedi Master Luke. So did you steal Jedi Master Luke's ult mats and put them on Jabba? That's my first question. Fauna, what's up? Not much. How about you? Just doing a fun little stream here. Okay, you did steal JML's ult mats. Well, I mean, make sure that you do still apply JML's ult. It is a very good ult. A lot of people trash on it for what I can only see as no apparent reason. It is not a bad ult at all. It reduces his max cooldown on his AoE. It increases stats. It fully cleanses everyone. It's not bad at all. I promise. But it's not as good as Jabba's, I will admit. There are other Galactic Legends that do have better ults. I would still put it on JML when you get it from Jabba, but, you know, you're probably in the right to do that. One thing I would recommend for you immediately out of the gate is getting your Kersantin as well as your Bausch up to Relic 7. That's going to help the durability of the team just a lot more, and it helps make most of the counters like Afra or SLKR just that much more difficult. I would say get them up first and then work on Executor Rex. That would be my personal opinion. But then, yes, immediately pivot into Executor. Executor's going to look really, really nice on your roster. You've already got a fair deal of it. You'll just have to upgrade Boba Fett once. You'll have to upgrade Piet a few times, so forth and so forth. Yeah. Actually, I had 2 Galactic Legends at 4 million without Lightspeed bundles. In fact, I think I had 2 Galactic Legends at 3. I have moved a lot of GP very, very fast. just realizing. Because Galactic Legend Leia Organa was my second GL. Anyways, so, yeah, I would recommend getting Chrysanthemum and Bausch up through Relic 7 first. That should probably be your top priority. And then afterwards, I'm hoping you've got a Savage at Relic. Can I find him, though? That's the question. Okay, let's just filter Sith. Yes. Yes, we've got the Relic Savage. We're good to go. Ooh. So, after Executor, I do want you to farm Executor first, but after Executor, make sure to put it on your list that you are farming your Sith Empire. You do want these guys to be done. You want your Darth Revan up, you want to get your Malak up, and then get some, that'll make 4. You'll want, what's his name? Sith Empire Trooper, also up to at least gear 12. That'll really help with the team. That's also something that you're going to have to do for Leviathan down the road. So as a 5th for the team, make sure to use Sith Empire Trooper, in my humble opinion. That after your Executor, though. Get Malak, get your Sith Empire up and upgraded, and that'll be real nice. Nice, Fauna. Good to hear, good to hear. We love when people unlock that Executor. Very nice. As for ships, upgrading Iden down the road is not a horrible idea. Yeah, it's not the most nice looking Sith Empire, but it is something I would work on. I would highly recommend. Mine isn't the most bright either. I get it, but just down the road, I would not forget your Sith Empire. Alright, so Captain Rex, also not a bad relic, but I would say after you're done with Executor and finishing farms, your next big farm, I would like to see, honestly, GL Leia wouldn't be a bad idea. You're already very close to GL Leia. Just go ahead and finish that little 5-way farming path, because you already got a bunch of stuff from Jedi Master Luke. You've already got a bunch of stuff from Jabba the Hutt. You'll be really close to GL Leia. So I think logically your path is Executor, finish a little bit of farms, get your Sith Empire looking bright and shiny, and then get GL Leia. And that afterwards, yeah, just the same thing. Finish some farms. Dark Trooper wouldn't be a bad idea to get up to Relic. He hits pretty hard, so he's very worthwhile. 100%. But yeah, just kind of do it like that. Big farm, 1 or 2 little farms. Big farm, 1 or 2 little farms. As for speed, how are we looking? Okay, Jedi Knight Revan's looking good. Tusken Chieftain is above 300 speed. Love to see it. 304. If you can get a little more speed on your Bausch, get her to like 310, 320 range, she'll be just that much better. It just helps her outrun a lot more characters, so she's getting the second turn in a Jabba lineup, which is going to be really nice, because then you spread in inventive, and just thermal detonators are an absolute nightmare. So yeah, if you can get her up to 310, 320-ish, that's not a bad idea at all. I do like to see that you have a couple of 300 speeds. Grief Karga is definitely not a bad 300 speed when you get him up there. Like to see the Hermit Yoda, looking good, looking good. CLS got the right mods, getting close to 300 speed, good stuff. Let's see, what else do we have? What else do we need? I'd like to see Piet above 330 speed, or around 330 speed. How do your GL mods look? Sure, let's look right at that. As for focusing on a character, look at Admiral Piet. 300 or 540, that's about the range where you want him. 51,000 protection, should be protection here, protection, and protection. Beautiful. And then we got some protection here. I mean, protection percentage would be nice, but definitely don't drop that off for that 26 speed mod. Keep that 26 speed mod on him. That's great. That's looking good. This is a mod that you can maybe even slice up a little more to try and get more protection. Those are already really high rolls as of current. like just to begin with. Those are really high protection rolls. So you could push it up a little bit higher. I'd maybe wait. But very good there. Wow, that's funny. Both of your Galactic Legends are the exact same speed. I mean, yeah, speed and health on Jabba's good. Health, and speed. Yep. Looking good there. Yeah. I mean, aside from maybe getting Jabba just a little bit faster. Yeah. It's a good way to mod your Galactic Legends. GL mods look good. You look to have a pretty decent idea of what you're doing with mods. Very nice to see it 4.7 million. Give yourself a little pat on the back. Nice work. Keep it up. I like to see your Piet a little bit faster when you can. If you're using Stark, I'd like to see him a little faster. If not, don't worry about it. Who else would I like to see fast? No one in particular. Watt. Watt is not bad fast. Just helps him spread more techs, helps him get more heals in. Watt's not a bad one to do. Let's see. I do prefer crit damage over offense, is what I'll say. I feel like you get a little bit more mileage out of Merciless Massacre, because it does give you an extra 50% crit damage. So if your crit damage is already higher, like, I don't know, 240%, then you're going to get an extra 120% off of it, which means that you're going to be getting 360% crit damage, or 360% damage on a critical hit in Merciless Massacre. Don't have a team. Well, Watt's just really heavily plug and play. So if you have like a sort of solo team, when you get Malik up and you're working on your Sith Empire, if you relic Malik early, you can do it like that. Weirdly enough, you can legitimately use him in a JML lineup. It's really funky, but if you do give JML the tank tech, he's going to taunt regardless as long as he has protection, so you don't need to worry about that dropping off of his lead. So I actually see that lineup to try and prevent certain counters like Darth Treya. It prevents the Sith Triumvirate counter. But yeah, if you throw on the Factoid Shield Generator, they recover 30% health and protection and dispel their own debuffs, and they taunt while they have protection. If you use that tank on Jedi Master Luke, it makes the counter for Darth Treya just like that much harder. Especially if they don't have Darth Talon, because the non-Darth Talon lineup involves Darth Vader, and if Darth Vader can't ever get his, if he can't ever stack up enough debuffs to do a meaningful amount of damage with Culling Blade, then yeah. Is the Bastila Zeta required? If you're talking about Bastila lead, I do still prefer. So the issue with Bastila lead and that in a 3v3 lineup is it's still susceptible to Commander Luke Skywalker. If they bring in CLS Han Chewie and they stun Watt immediately out of the gate, then he can't put the tech on, kill Watt, and then you can literally get through the entire team with just Commander Luke Skywalker. So I don't like the Bastila lead there as much. As for the Zeta being required, let me go to Bastila and see where it is. Oh yeah, lead Zeta, don't need. I was just thinking if her Zeta was somewhere else, but yes, it's still susceptible to CLS, so. Because Han takes a turn before Watt takes a turn. But yeah. Anyways, I mean, your roster's looking great. Keep up the good work. Get that Executor. GLA is not a bad idea. Next Zeta. Oh, you don't have Treya lead Zeta? Treya's lead Zeta is great. It does a lot of stuff. Yeah, so you got Lord of Betrayal, but you don't have Compassion as weakness. Which, this one is honestly really good for the Omicron, because it drains a lot of teams that attack out of turn. It's essentially required for the JML lineup, or the JML counter, because they attack out of turn a lot, so they're going to lose a lot of health and protection based off of that. And then it's really good against, I mean, obviously Savage, Mops, CLS, so you don't need to worry about that. But just a lot of teams that you're going to tend to use Treya against do a lot of attacking out of turn, so it is very useful to have that Zeta. That's a good one. Though I'd probably finish... Oh, you need Galactic Legend on Java ASAP. That's your next Zeta. So the Zeta, I mean, Crime Lord's fine, but you need Galactic Legend on Jabba. You want to finish all 6 Zetas here. Let me just show you what it does. It's the same for every Galactic Legend, but they're going to get 10% max health and max protection per relic amplifier level. That is going, and 30% decreased damage. It doesn't, yes, even if he doesn't get targeted. Even if he doesn't get targeted. It's still super good. It's going to make him, so Jabba is a nightmare to clean up. If he doesn't have, like, even solo Jabba is a nightmare to clean up. If you don't have the Zeta, then it's much easier to clean up. SLKR won't struggle with it so much. Afro won't struggle with it so much. The Commander Luke Skywalker lineup, I mean, that still works, but it won't have anything to worry about. But yeah. It is Lemur. Alright, so got Sith Eternal done, SLKR done. Working on Executor, good. So you're working on Malik and Executor right now. So you definitely need Executor. I would highly recommend Executor. Yes, you are, Gary. You are next. So, let's see. What do we got for Executor? I need Piet done. Need Boba Fett done. Yeah, okay. So, number 1 priority, finish Executor. Number 2, if you are going for Malik, I want to see your full Sith Empire team up to Relic. Marauder's a great slot in there. I want to see Darth Revan at least Relic 5 to 7, and I want to see Malik at least Relic 5 to 7. And then you're done with your Sith Empire. You can move on from that. That's a good thing to do after Executor. Going for Balin, I assume, is a passion project. That's fine. Go for it. All of them should be farmable right now. I'd say probably go for that after you're done with, what's his name? With, Malik. And getting Sith Empire done. And then pivot into your Balin there. After Balin, I would go for Sith Triumvirate. After Sith Triumvirate, I would go ahead and go for another Galactic Legend. And I would love to see a defensive Galactic Legend, i.e. probably Jabba the Hutt in your, or GLA. GLA or Jabba the Hutt, one of those two. Don't worry about the Duel of Fates Assault Battle quite yet, is what I would say. There's plenty of other stuff that you want to focus on right now. When you get an open minute, sure, go for it, but you've got a lot of stuff that you probably should be focusing on prior to focusing on Poncho Bros. Oh, I mean, you've already got... Yeah, he's already gear 12. I get them to Relic 3. I didn't see it, Reaper. Make sure to, if you're typing in your ally code, make sure to separate it by X's every 3 numbers. Like 1, 2, 3, X4, 5, 6, X7, 8, 9. So that it doesn't get filtered out by YouTube spam filters. Hence the pinned message. But yeah. What's up, Swigo Gameplay? Yeah, if you're looking for a roster review, that's how you type it in. Jedi Knight Revan's at, let's see. Hero. I believe. That's the... I gotta see, hold on. I gotta see on mine what the Zetas do. Immune to stun. Yeah. Buff immunity. They're both good. They're both really good. I'd say... Alright, got you, Reaper. You're a little bit down on the list. We might have to get to it after Grand Arena. I do have work today, unfortunately, so I can't stream for quite as long as I'd like to and finish all these reviews for sure. I will try and get through all of them, though. I'm going to try my best to get through all of them. Yeah, I would say Hero and Jedi Knight Revan. Oh, let's get Sleemer pulled back up. That's what I do there. Yeah, of course we'll go gameplay. I can't guarantee that I'll get to you in time, but we can sure try. And then I'll try and stream hopefully tomorrow afternoon as well. So if I don't get through any of these here, then we will try and get through them tomorrow. Unless you guys want to just do Grand Arena, try and do Grand Arena tomorrow. And then only do roster reviews today. That's up to you guys. I'll just put that option on the table. Perfect Swigo gameplay. Gotcha. Alright, so back to it. I mean, yeah. I think you pretty much know what to go for here. You're on the right road. Though I would say bump up Leia a little bit in your priority. Don't do like a ton of farms prior and then do Leia. I do like 3 or 4 max. No, Embo isn't required if you get Jabba. You're fine to just use Boba Fett in there until you do get Embo. Embo is really nice, but you'll end up farming Embo with Lord Vader when you do end up going for Lord Vader. So that's why a lot of people use Embo. He's a good slot in for the team, but he's nowhere near essential. I'd still use... I don't know. That's a great question, Saucy, but Embo is a requirement for Lord Vader. So, yep. Let's just briefly check mods really quick. Okay, I'd like to see the SOKR above 570 if possible. Piet, not looking too shabby. Not horrible there. Definitely need to work on getting some of these guys faster. I'd like to see Jedi Knight Revan above 300 speed, and when you get Darth Revan up, I'd like to see Darth Revan up to 300 speed. Preferred Jabba lineup would be Jabba lead, obviously, and then you've got Bausch, Kersantin, of course, Smuggler Lando, that Smuggler Land, whatever it is, that Oh, Skiffguard Lando. Skiffguard Lando and Boba Fett. Or Embo if you've got him. Embo with the Omicron and Territory Wars is much better than Boba Fett. So. But yeah, you want Skiffguard, you want Bausch, Chrysanthemum, and some fifth. Embo isn't only better in Territory Wars. He's pretty comparable to Boba Fett outside of Territory Wars, but he's definitely a lot better in Territory Wars, so. Yeah, GAC, they're about even. It depends on the team you're facing. And since you're usually setting it on defense, it doesn't matter too much. Neither lineup has a particular ability to stop either of the typical counters. SLKR, Ezra, Afra. Oh, nice. Yeah, you don't want a speed set on C. You definitely don't want a speed set on C. You want health everywhere. You just want C to have a ton of health. But yeah, I mean, good work on that C. For sure. Yeah. I'd like to see a little bit more work on the Revens, and then I'd like to see a little more work on... It'd be nice to get CLS up to 300 speed. Yes. Embo is better against SLKR. That's true. But neither Boba Fett nor Embo have a proclivity to be better against Afra or the Jedi Knight Luke and Ezra counter, so. And neither do super well against the Marin or Sith Trio 2-shot. Alright. I would also definitely like to see Savage, Nihilus, and Trey up to Relic when you can. Gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. I mean, you don't got a bad roster. Good work on that Sith Eternal. That's a really good looking Sith Eternal. Let's just get through Gary real quick. This one shouldn't be too long. Then we got Caleb. Gross. Gross. If you switch this to protection, well, no. What is going on? Yeah, no. Absolutely not. That's not even a usable set on anyone else in the game. You can't use that on... You don't want to use that on Sith Eternal. You don't want to use that on any Galactic Legend. The only other character I could maybe see you using that on is Kylo Ren Unmasked. And even then, with Kylo Ren Unmasked, you don't want this. You want a health primary arrow. Alright. Now, what I would like to see is Relic 3PO and Chewie, Relic Han Solo, C3PO. I know that you're going for GLA, so just keep going for GLA. That's going to be a good thing for your roster. As for ships, when you're done with GLA, I'd really like to see Executor done. After Executor, it's kind of up to you what you want to go for. Do some smaller stuff and then find a big farm that you're particularly interested in and do that. I don't approve of that. Koth definitely should not be your fastest. At all. Period. End of story. Captain Rex should be faster. Commander Luke Skywalker should be faster. And I'm not just saying faster than Koth in general. I'm saying faster than 266. Working on BAM. Well, BAM is good for Executor. So, yeah. Go for it. Alright. Yeah, I mean, there's really not too much to say here. Other than I'd really like to see Relic Captain Rex. And I'd just like to see all the GLA stuff on your roster. And then I'd like to see GLA. Oh, is that a new sub? So it'll pop up on here. It is. Angel Medina. Thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the pond.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Alright, so. Yeah, I mean, there's really not too much for me to say here. Your account's kind of tight. We've reviewed it before several times. Get that GLA done. Alright, so next up is Caleb. And then we had Mikael, Galactico, Reaper, and Swigo gameplay. So after Caleb, we'll dive into some Grand Arena, and after which we will get to the rest of the roster reviews on the list. Shouldn't be that bad. Anything specific you're looking for, Caleb, or just general roster review? Mod review? Okay. Oh, I remember Beaver talking about that. Whoa.
Yes, yes, yes.
Whoa. Jeez.
I told you that was a bad idea. I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Whoa.
This is the way.
Jeez, yeah. That is a fast IG-12. Why? You're tied for first?
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
This is a very efficient roster, definitely. It is very, yeah, it's not very spread out. It's very tight.
Spit that out.
You don't have a whole ton of stuff on the side. I would assume that you're going for Bo-Katan Mandalore, right?
She's got the high.
Red Destroyer. Before GAC, yes. After GAC, we will probably still have some time. Assuming GAC doesn't take an hour and a half, then yeah. You're welcome to get on the list. If we get to you, we get to you. If not, we'll have to do it tomorrow. I'll do more roster reviews tomorrow, so don't worry too much there.
This is the way.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope you're doing that because you got BAM, you got IG-12, you've got Paz, so yeah. Go get that Bo-Katan Mandalore. That's going to look great. That's going to be a really, really good counter for you. It's just a fun team to use as well. I've heard really good things. Don't have it, of course, myself, but hey, whatever. Alright, and then I would, oh, not yet. When you do end up going for job up, make sure that Bausch and Chrysanthemum both get Relic 7s. Prior, don't worry about it too much. I would definitely like to see your Sith trio at Relic 7. Or, not Relic 7, Relic 5-ish. Make sure to get, yeah, your Savage is done. I just get Treya and Darth Nihilus. Do you have, okay, you don't have Talon. Not too worried about it. But, yeah, having Sith trio would be nice. No worries, Saucy. You have a good one. E-Man, what is up? Glad you could come around, Saucy. Oh, Grand Arena begins. Alright, so. Let's get back to mod review. Ooh, nice Piat. Okay. Good speed. Good speed. Good speed. Ooh, got a couple more people tuning in here. Getting ready for the Grand Arena. We'll do Grand Arena right after this review. Nice. Nice. Ooh, very nice. I like that CLS. I like that CLS. Good mods. Good mods.
Hunted down by the Empire.
Oh, that's fun. That's a sign of ADHD, E-Man. Congratulations. Good mods, though. Yeah, not really much to comment here. Great work. Yeah, I can't think of off the top of my head anything particular that I'd like to see a little more. Don't be too sure. But yeah, I mean, it's all looking pretty good here. Everything looks in order. Very nice SLKR. No. Don't worry about JTR Zetas. Don't worry about it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Plain and simple. You don't need it.
Regional governors now have direct control over the intelligence. Fear will keep the local systems in line.
Yeah, that is a very fast Chewbacca. That is a very fast Chewbacca. Very impressive.
Is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Do still prefer crit damage over offense, but anyways. Great looking roster, man. There is practically, I mean, you could definitely get your Boba Fett a little faster. I guess that's something that you could work on. Zori Bliss when you eventually get her up to gear 12. What are y'all on about? Alright. Well, let's get into Grand Arena, y'all. Great looking roster, Caleb. There's really not much that you're doing wrong. It's looking really nice. Your mods are looking great. Everything looks pretty tuned. Alright. Okay. Jabba, Leia. Is he doing the Bastila chant? Yes, he... Look at this! I was just talking about this. Okay, I'll show you guys in a minute. Time to do Leia first. Sith. Let's get Vader in here. Don't have any Datacrons, unfortunately. Thank you, E-Man. Progress is progress, and we take progress here. Yeah, unfortunately, I just kept going against 10 million accounts, so... Probably should have done Merciless Massacre. I don't think I'm going to get around to it now. Ability block, and ability block. Land some dots. Just kill Vader already, please. Thank you. I love Bane so much. And there goes Leia. Delightful. I love this character so much. Alright, next up on the chopping block. I still don't have the Afra counter dialed in, unfortunately. I doubt I'm going to be able to pull it off. My Afra is not great. And doesn't have the Omicrons. So I need to figure out what I need for that so that I can get that locked in. As for this, we will just use SLKR. Cleanse off the blind. Okay. Stop with the blind. I need the siphon. All right. Full ult. And Tubby down.
And your storied lives will come to an unceremonious end. The assurance I give is this.
Okay.
I will act in my own self-interest, which at this time involves your cooperation and benefit. I will give you until nightfall, and then I will have the E-web cannon open fire.
Let's do it. Man, that's really unfortunate. That's just bad luck. Oh well. We got Watt out, and that's the important part. Now this becomes infinitely easier. I'm not sure if this works. You guys have any ideas? Otherwise, I'm just going to throw a Sith trio at it and call it good.
I will create an army
Yes, but he would have taunted with Watt's tech anyways.
to the galaxy. In but a few moments,
And this way he doesn't dispel buffs.
will be complete.
I just don't know if I have the damage to get through him without Darth Vader. Like, I don't think these three have the damage to get through JML. Yeah, I was thinking Malgus.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Bo-Katan Kryze. What's it gonna be this time? Surrender.
Man, he is just like itching for some Darth Revan. He hasn't gone for anyone else. Can I not put shock on him? Probably auto this. This is such an annoying battle. Can JML beat Quadme? I believe so. I'm pretty sure. This is like the most exciting battle I know.
I thought that we had discussed the problem.
Oh my. Malgus is gonna get him eventually. He hasn't attacked anyone but Revan. There we go. Oh man. I mean, this is why you don't set JML on defense. Alright. Well, that is officially all the Galactic Legends off the field. Over here, we can just go ahead and use Gas with Quadme. Slowly but surely, Malgus indeed. What's up, King? Just using my really silly counters. Alright, now the fun begins. No? Oh, in 3v3s, maybe not. I think it's a rickety battle anyways. Ah, gotcha. There we go. Alright. Now, what do we use for this? This is a weird team. Any votes? I've still got Treya, Afra, Night Sisters. We've got JML, Imperial Troopers, Jedi Knight Revan team. Can I? Wait. Not a rebel scoundrel. I don't think this team does much of anything. I want to use Savage in a Sith trio team. I don't really want to separate Savage, even though he could probably do it. And then he'll only start with 25% turn meter. He's not that fast. I don't know about Wampa. Wampa scares me with Captive.
You have done well, Savage. I foresee we will do great things together. I shall teach you the
Wampa feels a little concerning. I'm thinking either Bounty Hunters or Jedi Knight Revan.
powerful warrior. You must strengthen your connection with the Force, my apprentice. Your anger is your strength. I am your servant.
I could try doing something with Krex, you're right. I could use this team. Oh boy. Jedi Knight Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, and Thrawn? What? My Thrawn isn't good enough for that.
One singular vision.
But that's interesting. Whoops.
Let us share our strength. No need for dominance between us. Always two there are, my brother. A master
Huh.
and an apprentice.
Well, what are we thinking? This? Or JKR?
It's time for a lesson.
Jedi Knight Revan? Unfortunately, my Grandmaster Yoda is low gear. I mean, let's just give it a shot. Why not? That is an unfortunate captive. I don't know that I'm getting through Hondo.
You're brave and mistaken. You won't complete the education.
Yeah, tell me about it. Hondo just heals too much. I mean, I guess I'll try and go for Sauna. Yeah, Panda. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I just don't know that I'm going to get through Hondo. Oh, yeah, 100%. I am working on putting out more videos as, you know, as we speak. Well, not quite as we speak, but... Oh, the dodges. I desperately could use a stun on him. I think his tenacity is just stacking up too high. Yeah, him stacking up to 50 stacks is a problem. I'm just gonna time out here, but I shouldn't have to use anything too expensive against this. Probably should have went and killed the rest of the side pieces earlier, but... yeah, he is plus 100% tenacity. Yep. It is, but I wasn't going to get through him prior, so... Let's see. I don't know. May as well do something like this. Yeah, no Kyber. Got knocked out thanks to just a bunch of 11 million GP opponents. So, yeah. Ezra not looking great either. I need you to quit dodging. Okay. Okay. Oh, this will be easy. Alright, what do we still have left to go? Sith Trio. Yes. I do believe so. I mean, if you're looking to spend, probably. If you're not really looking to spend, then no. It's not like you need it. Alright, so... what do we throw here? Hmm. Yeah, why not? Whatever. Overkill time. Well, Panda, might have to get to it tomorrow. Hello, Tinker. How goes it? Okay. How fast are we? I don't know. You guys think this could get it? Yeah, be playing Arnold and Beaver's music. I think I can outrun it. Try it. Yep. Can, in fact, outrun it. That's a little unfortunate. Oh, that's doubly unfortunate. Oh, come on. Just die! For crying out loud. EA, I don't play on BlueStacks anymore. It's way too slow. Okay. Well. I just need to kill Captain Rex. That's it. Where's Nest? Yeah, it does that. It's alright, though. Not a rebel, right? Yeah. I don't know who to use here. Let's just use L3. I don't think Nest solo is better. I don't know. Maybe Nest solo would have been better. This is not gonna work. Take Kira. Yeah, a little late. Oh, that is doubly horrible. I just don't have mods on Kira, so shouldn't have wasted the GL. Well, I can get through this. I just have to use something decent, which makes me sad. Maybe I can get it out with bounty hunters. Something like that. What else? Boba's lead, 50% crit damage, 15 speed for each debuffed enemy. Granted, I'm not going to get the contract. Bausch lead might be better here. But I'm also not going to get the contract. Grief lead, I don't care about. I think Boba's better. A little bit better for damage. Contract that the only contract that I can hit is Django, and I'm trying to save Django for a little bit a weird Maul lineup. Which, I mean, if I want to get real fancy, this would probably work. But I don't want to use Maul. Or I could just use Clone Troopers. I'm just going to use Clone Troopers. He has nothing on bottom wall. That's just really annoying. There. Gosh, that was horrible. Okay, I can deal with this. Okay. Well, it's his lead. That's just how it goes. Ooh. On second thought, this might be a little rough with Scout Trooper. Scout Trooper makes Wampa not super fun. Oh well. I don't know what you mean, don't. Okay. Yeah. That's what makes this so not fun. Iden Revive and Scout Trooper Stealth. Yes! Love Wampa. Oh, this might not be fun. Do we want to use Afra here or Maul here? Whichever I don't use, I'm going to use on Ewoks. Your Wampa's abandoned in your roster. This is a Zori team. Even low gear, this is still good. This might be a little... It might be a little rough. Do we use Maul or do we use... What's it is? Afra. Afra Maul. Zori Bliss? You aren't familiar with Zori Bliss? This character is rough. Very, very good character. Does a lot. Huh. Well, I'm gonna use Maul. I'm not gonna horse around with it. Oh. Okay. Dealt with. Where's Trip? There we go. Can't counterattack. No. Whee! You know what? I'm just gonna flex. That's unfortunate, but it's fine. Jawas! For real, Panda is definitely carrying chat. 100%.
I need your help.
We will help you. Mandalorians have been in exile from our homeworld for far too long. Kill them off and retake what is rightfully mine. With the dark saber restored to me, Mandalore
Just flex a little bit.
Benzarin, you are redeemed. This is the way.
Do we use Chimera or Executrix here?
By Creed. You too are redeemed. What are you waiting for?
Oh, that's annoying. Chimera? I love this fleet so much. Yay!
You have something I want.
I think it would have worked either way, but... Alright, do we have Spy? Yes, we do. Okay. And suddenly, this just got a whole lot easier. Yeah, what Spy? Oof, that hurt. Oh, that was sad. Right before I could do this.
You have something I
Alright, there we go. And we got a crispy full clear. Nice. And so he used 3 Galactic Legends, JML, Jabba, and Gialea. He has remaining 2 Galactic Legends, Sith Eternal Emperor and Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. He's got no Bane. And he's got to try and one-shot Reva, Rey with Ben, and Kat, and Gialea. And I don't think anything he has right now is going to be able to beat Relic 9 Gialea. So it's very possible that we have this one in the bag. Alright, so I am going to have to go today, unfortunately. I do have to go to work. If you are on today's list for roster reviews, if you show up tomorrow, you can jump the line. Just let me know if you're here tomorrow, and then all you got to do is just say the word, and we'll get you a roster review like up as high as it can go on the list. This is for Mikhail, Galactico, Reaper, Swago Gameplay, and Zpanda. So the goal with not using JML, I'm not gonna go quite yet. I'll explain this real quick. But the goal of using the 3v3 comp with JML is to disrupt counters like Sith Trio. It also disrupts Sith Eternal Emperor. So yeah, the whole point is anti-Sith Eternal Emperor, Sith Triumvirate. But yeah, it's a pretty common 3v3 comp. Anyways, it was good seeing you guys. Good to be back. I will be working on some videos, as well as I will probably be streaming tomorrow as well. So, yeah. Looking forward to seeing you guys a little more. As always, you guys have a good one. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys